Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Tavion Coleman, and I will be your voice today for this lovely matchup on this beautiful senior day for the Averett Cougars. The starting lineup for today for the Sweet Briar College: Ashley Prevette, Natalie Allamore, Victoria Scotfield, Ashley Morganer, Sierra Lynn, Kayla Noel, Lizzie Carr, Larkin Shear, Jasmine Trevor, Samantha Champion, Elsa Paluzzo, and Jimena Sierters. And now for your lady Averett Cougars: Averett Emma Lochner, Faith Bowman, Louisiana Gino, Portia Davis, Brianna Sams, Tia Gorns, Shayla Romero, Candace Johnson, Gina Mifo, Sayla Diego, Sydney Holsworth, and Catherine Aberstein. Here we go with the face-off. Briar ends up with it. The Lady Vixens are pushing down the field. Ref calls, buzz a whistle on play, stops everything. Ava retains possession. Scuffle between the ladies, the Cougars, and the Vixens. And a score right there. Fast break score. Faith Bowman with the fast break score to start off today for her. Starting off her senior day with a fast break score. Averett ends up with, yes, Averett does end up with it after that little scrap. There goes Brianna Sam. A little trouble right there. Passes up. Swing and a miss. Briar moving it up. Satie's walking up slowly, analyzing the field. Taking her time, walking up slowly. While the Lady Vixens trying to get free, the Averett defense is actually doing a great job covering their personal assignments. Oh, Brianna Sims with a little over aggression. The late Brianna Sims with a steal. Now on a fast break. Passes it up. Faith Bowman with a quick shot, but no good. But Averett retains possession. Looking to work inside. Brianna looks like she was trying to do a behind the back pass to Portia Davis, but no good. But they keep possession. I like the creativity to keep the defense on their heels, but right now we gotta keep the ball hot and keep the pressure. The Lady Cougars working it around now. Loses it. Gets it back. And the Averett Cougars scored on the bone. Get shot there by Gianna, getting her first goal today. The Cougars take a 2-0 early lead in the beginning of the first quarter. Let's see if they can keep up this momentum. Gina Mafeno comes up with it. But the Vixens will take possession after that small error of a turnover. Sights analyzing the field, try to pass it down to a teammate. But again, this Averett defense has really gave them a challenge early on. Kind of like a full court press. There goes Davis, causing an error. The Cougars and the Vixens are scrapping it out. Diego right there really fighting for opportunity of the ball. Giano has the possession, looking to score. Pass it to Bowman. Diego passes it up after a little bit of pressure from a Lady Vixen. Turnover. Good fight back. Portia Davis. Give her defenseman the slip. Score for her. Portia Davis is also getting on the scoring party for her senior day as well. With 8 minutes and 25 seconds left of play, we are going to a timeout. Welcome back after that timeout. The Averett Cougars win that face-off. Faith Bowman working her way down the field. Loses her defender. In for another easy score for her. 2 on the day. Nice little juke mute in order to get her second score of the day. Very nice for her. Lady Vixens pick up with this face-off for the first time today into the Cougar zone. Brandon Sims helping fight for that ball. Averett comes up with it. Portia Davis able to keep the possession alive. Looking to charge right in. A little juke move side by side. Swing and a miss. Sites tries a long down the field pass, but ended up in the Cougars' possession. Diego working away downfield. Portia. Another shot attempt, but also another miss. She's 1 of 3 on the day. The Lady Cougars working it around. Looking to build his lead. Looks like Diego lost our handling of the ball before she tried to make that shot attempt. Bowman analyzing the field. A little lazy pass. But Diego able to save it. Diego shot attempt, no good. But the Vixens able to pick it up. On the fast break they go. And now a turnover. Lady Cougars pick it up, looking to push it up. Sams looks like she dropped the pass, but Portia able to clean up the mess with a smooth move, create some space. Pass our defender. That's Bowman. Brianna Sams with her first make of the day. But the Vixens looks like the Vixens able to take advantage due to the celebration being held. This is the farthest they have gone into the Averett's zone. It looks like a small bump by Candace Johnson, making her offensive priority. Well, Looks like that shot attempt from Brianna Sam wasn't good, but here she goes again, pushing up Portia Davis. Sydney Holsworth with the give and go shot. Good job to her. Faith Bowman able to pick it up with a little spin move to get free. Charging down the field. Pass it up to Portia Davis. Slicing through the defense. Looking to get in the score. The give and go. And it's good. Elise Gio able to convert off the give and go from Portia Davis. The Lady Cougars are able to get out to a blistering 6-0 lead here just in the first quarter. With 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go on this beautiful senior day for them. Looks like Averett will get that possession without a face-off. But Faith Bowman on a fast break. Pass it to Portia Davis. Oh, little juke move for Portia. Shot. And a score. Second one on the day. A quick possession from the Cougars. Very nice. This looks like it's going to be a great senior days for these ladies right here. The Vixens come up with it. The Lady Cougars are checking up the Vixens hard. But they end up to come up with it, but a whistle is blown. We resume play with the Cougars having possession. On a fast break, Faith Bowman charges in with another score, making it 8-0 on the first quarter. The Cougars are coming out with a lot of aggression and fast-paced offense today. As Sweet Briar come out, ask for a timeout. We will come back after this. We are back from the break, and the Averett Cougars are up 8-0, and it wins this faceoff, but ref blows a whistle, and it's going to the Sweet Briar's way. Scottfield picking up the possession. Pass it up to Ashley Brevet. The Averett Cougars are pushing it up the field. Portia Davis has the ball, pushing it up. Faith Bowman passing around. The Cougars are analyzing the defense here. Faith Bowman with the ball. Brandon Sims to Faith Bowman, but too high on the shot attempt. No good for that shot attempt for the Lady Cougars. Sights walk it up, trying to get into the Averett zone. This full court press like defense from the Lady Cougars really has been effective, giving Sights a hard time to analyze and try to move the ball down. Here comes a long pass, not able to connect. GLA able to scoop it up and able to push it down into the Vixens zone. Holsworth on top of the X zone. Cradling, passing it up to Bowman. Working it around. Figuring out the best point of attack. Brianna Sams have a little stumble, but able to keep it. Here comes the charge from Candace Johnson. But passes it up to Portia Davis. Bowling. Davis. No good. Vixen's moving it up slowly. Bowling able to come up with a steal. Scuffle between the two. And that is the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with a blistering offensive barrage from the Cougars, resulting in a score of 8-0 for the Vixens. We'll be right back here to start the second quarter after this break. Welcome back to the second quarter of this beautiful senior day for the Lady Cougars. Right now it is Averett 8, Vixens 0. And speaking of that, we are now in a suit up from perfect action. Romero tries to go in for a quick attack, but she wasn't able to convert. Sights walking up, trying to find an open teammate. Going down for a long field pass. Not able to connect. Ending up into Averett's territory. A little scrap for the ball. Averett ends up with it. Cougars moving it around here. Romero has a little stumble, but able to pick it back up. Bowling charges in, but backs up. Little fight, but Romero able to keep possession. Passes to Holdsworth. Shuttling. Pass it up. Oh. But not able to. Pass got contact, making it a deflection. Nixon's able to keep it and move it downfield. Diego really putting on the pressure, giving good checks, able to cause a turnover. And Brianna Sams moving downfield. Oh, stops on the dime. Pass it up to Romero. Holdsworth. Mifo to Holdsworth again. Another shot attempt, but miss. The Lady Cougars are being really aggressive, trying to push the score up. But Sites has been keeping a tight lid on that goal. Having a hard time finding an open teammate. Sites just analyzing and trying to figure out what is the best option. Goes another long haul try. Not able to connect. Emma Lochner ending up with it. Passing out to Holdsworth. Romero loses it, but able to get it back. Run around her defender. Is she able to? No, she is not able to. She's not able to score, folks. Sites has really started to kick it in gear when it comes to this defensive pressure, when it comes to stopping these goals. But a pass really changed that now that Averett got possession again due to a bad pass. Holdsworth on the top X zone, moving the ball around. Holdsworth tried to charge in, but loses the ball. Trying to keep it away. Mifo. Bowling. Bowling has been fired today, folks. Scoring another goal. Vixens come up with the face-off. Looking to add pressure down into the Averett zone. Ref blows his whistle. Vixens look to find a good shot. But can't. Moving the ball around. See if they can get their first score today. Pervet loses it. Brianna Sanders ended up picking it up. Sights able to stop the Averett try to score. Sights with a long pass. Not able to connect. Bowling ended up with it. She goes right. Passes it up. Brianna Sanders not able to convert. But Diego with the major hustle to try to keep it. Lady Cougars moving it around. Bowling tries to make a shot attempt, but got checked up that made her miss it. Bowling with the alley-oop shot. Gio to Bowling with a connection. Score 10-0. Averett leading. With only 6 minutes and 57 seconds left on the quarter. This is such a offensive display here, folks. the face-off. A little stumble right there with the face-off for Victoria Schofield, but Vixens end up with the possession. Pass meant for Schofield, too high. Bowling, scoop. Now runs downfield, looking to add another score. Charges in, passes it up. Romero not able to convert. The Vixens move downfield slowly. Pervert passes it down. This Averett full field press here is just really effective on the Vixens. Averett looking to move it downfield. Brianna Sam spin move. Spin move and a shot, and it goes in. Good move there, Miss Sams. Added on to the tally. 11-0. Call on the face-off going Averett's way. Romero going downfield. Diego messes up the pass a little bit, scooping it up. Able to keep possession. Sights with the deflection. Good job to Romero with the hustle in order to keep possession. She passes it to Holsworth. Sams. Well, a little conflict between the Cougar and the Vixen right there. That call calls it to go the Vixen's way. But with this full field press that the Cougars have on the Vixens, I'm pretty doubtful that they're gonna go past the halfway mark on the field. Sights walking it down. Analyzing the field. Long pass. Not able to connect. Bowling. Sams. Romero. Gets past her defender. And she's able to convert her first shot of the day. Wolf. Good job for her. Especially with under about a minute left in the second quarter before we go into the half. .26 seconds left before the face-off begins. Well, the Lady Cougars able to convert before the half. 14 seconds left. Bowling to Romero. Charges in. Holdsworth. Spin. And a conversion, too. Just before the half, making the score 13-0. Lady Cougars are on fire going into the half. Let's see if the Vixens are able to come back with some rejuvenated motivation so they can come back and make it a contest on this beautiful senior day. And we'll be right back after this halftime. Welcome back to the Averett versus Sweet Briar College lacrosse game. And right now, the Averett Cougars are leading 13-0 as we begin the second half of this beautiful day. The Lady Cougars are keeping up with the defensive pressure. As a whistle blows. The Lady Vixens are moving the ball around. Try to see if they can get their first points of the game. Looks like not. Looks like the Cougars might end up with the ball here after this little scrap for it. Ref blows his whistle, but still be Sweet Briar's possession. Traver passes it up to Lahan, moving the ball around, but a little miscommunication. Small little process, but the Vixens are making it work. Getting checked up there, but looks like the Averett Cougars are going to get possessions. Portia Davis, the Bowman with another score. She is on fire here, ladies and gentlemen. Make that 14-0. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the face is going to go the Vixens' way. Scottfield right now the field. Bowen checked her up. But it's still going to be the Vixens' ball. They've been really working the right side of Averett's zone today when it comes to working the ball around, trying to find a good place to score, but it really hasn't been effective due to Averett's full field defense and defensive pressure that they'll be able to put on the Vixens today. Holsworth looking around, trying to See what she can carve up. Charges in. Trying to work around our defenders, but not good. Aberstein able to catch that shot attempt in order to keep it Averett's possession. Working the ball up slowly here. That pass was meant for Brianna Sims, but she wasn't able to get a hold of it. Vixen's possession now. Let's see if that full field press will cause a turnover and result to a good fast break score. Vixens are charging up here now in the Averett zone. Averett able to take it away. Brianna Sims got it, passing it up. Portia Davis going out the field. Faye Bowman tried to make a good score, try to have a quick score, but she wasn't able to get control of the ball. Ashley Peak is trying to get upfield, but her defenseman followed her up, and she gets a green card. Looks like she's going to go serve a quick penalty. Now back to the action. Oh, a good checkup there by Brianna Sims. To Diego. She's charging up the field with blistering feet speed. Get past her defender. And she gets it to go. With 7 minutes and 40 seconds in the third quarter, the Averett Cougars are up 15-0. What a wonderful senior day, don't you agree? Vixens are going up the field trying to score their first goal of the day. Carving up the Averett defense. Plazo tries to carve up the Averett defense, but end up short. Cougars charging up the field, trying to make a fast break score. Lochner got checked up, losing the ball, but she keeps it. Portia Davis down the middle, past her defender. Left, right, chops it up. Whistle is blown. Portia Davis going to try to take her penalty shot. Charge it in. Unable to roll it in. (16-0). Averett. The Lady Cougars are on fire today, folks. Face off going the Vixens' way. Even in Cougars territory. Vixens overthrew it. Ashley P fighting for the ball. Looks like she tried to kick it a little bit. Got the ref looking, but it doesn't work. Cougars get it their way. Romero loses it. Able to keep it. Toss it up to Portia Davis. Bowling. Thought about it, backed away. Oh, charges in. And another one for her. She is on fire, folks. Nothing can stop this young lady. Such a force for the Averett Cougars. 17-0. With only 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third. The Lady Cougars are really running away with this one. Sweet Blair able to pick up the face-off. Ashley P getting double teamed, but she able to keep possession. Good way to get out of it. Looking for an open teammate. Taking her time. But Sierra Lehen drops it. Excuse me, Larkin Sheeran. Larkin Sheeran cradles. Scanning the defense, figure out what's the best course of action. Back to Ashley P. Ashley P. Try to carve out the defense. Spin move. No good, going wide right. The Lays are scrapping for the ball here. Stumble between the two. Cougars and the Vixens are getting real scrappy for possession. Here we go. Just waiting for the whistle to blow his call. Swing and a miss for the Lady Vixens, not able to capitalize to get on the board. Portia Davis pushing it up. See if she can capitalize, get past her defender. Get past her second. Hitting the bottom left of the goalpost, not able to convert. But the Cougars still have possession. Bates able to pass it up after almost losing it. Cougars moving it around, taking their time, not rushing it. With 40 seconds left on the clock. Manful charging in. Not able to convert. Sights walking up. Still having a hard time trying to analyze this full field Averett defense. And there goes the third quarter. Averett 17, Sweet Briar 0. We'll be right back to start the fourth and final quarter on this beautiful senior day for the Averett Cougars. Welcome back to the Averett versus Sweet Briar contest today. If you're just joining us, the score is 17 Averett, 0 Sweet Briar. It has been an offensive display here for the Averett Cougars. And as I say that, the Lady Cougars ended up with the face-off possession. Portia Davis overdid that throw, overdid the pass to Faith Bowen, but ended up going to Sweet Briar's possession. And as I say that, it goes back to Averett possession. Lady Cruz working it around. Portia Davis with it. Pass it up to Bates. Back to Davis. Lady Cougars really working it around. Brandon Sams. Pass it back to Gio. Info back to Gio. Gio tried to convert, but not able to. Sights end up with Sights with the deflection. Cougars back with possession after a deep pass that got broken up. Davis. Bowman with another one. She is on fire here, folks. Averett 18, Vixen 0. There's no answer here for Faith Bowen here, folks. She has been a solo offensive barrage that the Vixens cannot figure out. Cougars fighting for the face-off possession. Whistle's blown. Going Averett's way. Portia Davis with the ball. Diego. Passing to Mifo. The Cougars are really working the ball around, taking their time. Bates scanning the offense. Scanning the defense. Diego tried to make something happen, but too much defensive pressure didn't allow it. Sights walking it up the field. Diego tried to get it, but not able to. But Vixens keep possession. Deep pass to Scottsworth. She goes down the field, tries, and got the first point of the day. Scottsfield. Scottsfield able to finally get her team on the board, cutting the deficit to 17. But it's a little bit too late unless they go on a miracle run. Scottsfield end up coming up with the face-off. Vixens working it down out there. getting their first points on the board, looking a little rejuvenated, a little motivation under him now. Scottsfield analyzing the field, passes it up. Lock and share. Lock and share picks it up. Oh, carving it up the field. Going down. And they are able to do a back-to-back score on the Averett Cougars. Elise Lazo able to help get the score up for the Lady Vixens. Bowling coming up with the face-off. Pass it up to Holsworth. Portia Davis. Not able to convert. Sights looking downfield to see who she can pass it down to. Elsa Palezzo comes up with it. Running downfield, see what she can come up with another score. Get past her defender. Down the middle. Scottsfield able to pick up another score. The Lady Vixens finding a way to chip away at this deficit with 6 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this matchup between the Averett Cougars and Sweet Briar Vixens. The score is Averett 18, Sweet Briar 3, with the Sweet Briar Vixens going on a 3-point tear late in this fourth quarter. Speaking of that, Averett Cougars are going on a quick, fast break after the. And Faye Bowman responds quickly after the break with a quick score, making the score 19-3. With a little bit of 6 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Is the face-off. And it's going Vix's way into the Cougar zone. Scottsfield looking to move it up, but passes back in their own zone to Elliott. Scottsfield analyzing. Cradling. Looks like here she goes. Moving around in the crease. Loses it. But she keeps it. Lady Vixens are really taking their time here with this one. After scoring 3 points. Score attempt, but not good. Iverstein keeping it out of the goal after allowing 3. Another shot attempt, no good. Lady Vixens and Lady Cougars really scrapping, but the Vixens end up with it. And the pass was overthrown, resulting in a turnover and Averett's possession. Diego pushing it tenfold with blistering speed, heading down the field. Pass it to Holsworth, but now trying to pick it up, but not able to. Holsworth taking her position in order to take her shot. Sykes getting ready for it. Sykes a little cradle, little. Sykes able to stop it. Holsworth not able to convert. Sykes walking it up. Taking their time with this one. analyzing the field, figuring out where's the best place. But with this tactic that Sice has been doing, she always overthrew it. This time, but it was a breakup between the connection between the two. But Scottsfield hitting the turf hard. After Scottsfield fell, she went to go see the trainers. The game resumed, the Vixen still has possession. Well, a little over 2 minutes left of play. Averett 19, Vixens 3. Averett is really coming in with a full press, but it's still Vixen's ball. Lady Cougars get possession. Holsworth charging down the field. Passes up to Bates. Bates carves out the defense. Not able to convert. Diego tries to intercept it. Not able to get it. Elisa Plezo trying to at least get one more score in before the game ends. And a yellow card for Dejanay Johnson going to serve a penalty. A minute and 11 seconds left. Sweetbriar looking to convert or to cut this deficit down to 16. But the Cougars end up with it. Commencing the fast break. Holdsworth able to convert. With 30 seconds left on the go, making the score 20-3. What a wonderful display from these Lady Cougars on senior day. And what a heck of a game for Faith Bowling. What an offensive barrage of endless goals. Really becoming a nightmare for these Vixens. With only 5 seconds left of play. And that is the match between the Averett Cougars and the Sweetbriar Vixens. This is Tavion Coleman signing off, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.